Crossroads of the ancient world. The Arabian Peninsula, a vast and arid land, has long been a pivotal junction in the tapestry of human history. Its strategic location made it a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and goods, connecting the East and the West in ways that shaped the course of civilizations. Written by Peter Frankopan in The Silk Roads: A New History of the World, this book delves deep into the intricate web of trade routes that crisscrossed the ancient world. It highlights how these routes were not just conduits for goods but also for knowledge, culture, and innovation. Imagine a world before airplanes or even cars, a time when the primary means of long-distance travel were by foot, by horse, or by camel. The journey was arduous, often taking weeks or even months, but it was through these journeys that the world was connected. Picture caravans laden with exotic goods traversing vast deserts under a scorching sun. These caravans were the lifelines of ancient trade, carrying spices, silk, precious stones, and other treasures from one corner of the world to another. This was the reality of ancient Arabia, a land traversed by intrepid merchants connecting East and West. These merchants were not just traders, they were explorers, diplomats, and storytellers, bringing with them tales of distant lands and new discoveries. For millennia, the Arabian Peninsula, and specifically the land we now know as Saudi Arabia, has stood as a crucial crossroads of civilization. Its deserts and oases were the backdrop for countless exchanges that shaped the world as we know it today. This strategic location at the heart of global trade routes shaped not just the economic fortunes of the region, but its very identity. The constant flow of goods and people brought with it a rich tapestry of cultural influences, making it a vibrant and dynamic hub of activity. It was a land where cultures intertwined, where languages mingled, and where ideas were exchanged alongside precious commodities. The marketplaces were not just centers of commerce, but also of cultural exchange, where merchants from different backgrounds would share stories, traditions, and innovations. Can you imagine the sights and sounds of these ancient marketplaces, bustling with merchants from distant lands? The vibrant colors of the goods, the cacophony of different languages, and the rich aroma of spices filling the air. These were the crossroads of the ancient world, where the past and the future met in a dynamic dance of exchange and discovery. Aromatic riches and silken threads. Two of the most significant trade routes in history snaked their way through the Arabian Peninsula, the Silk Road and the Incense Route. These routes were not just pathways for goods, but lifelines that connected diverse cultures, ideas, and innovations. They were arteries of commerce and communication that shaped the ancient world in profound ways. The Silk Road, as its name suggests, carried luxurious silks, spices, and porcelain from the Far East to the eager markets of Europe. This network of trade routes spanned thousands of miles, crossing deserts, mountains, and seas. It was a conduit for not only goods but also for knowledge, art, and religion, fostering a rich tapestry of cultural exchange. The incense route, on the other hand, brought valuable frankincense and myrrh from southern Arabia to the Mediterranean world. These resins were highly sought after for their use in religious rituals, medicinal purposes, and as luxury items. The journey of these goods was perilous, traversing harsh terrains and requiring the cooperation of various tribes and merchants. These aromatic resins, used in religious ceremonies and as perfumes, were prized possessions in the ancient world. They were symbols of status and wealth, often reserved for the elite and the divine. The demand for these precious substances drove the economies of the regions they passed through, creating bustling trade hubs and prosperous communities. Imagine the sweet, heady scent of frankincense filling the air, a testament to the wealth and influence flowing through Arabia. The smoke from these resins would rise in sacred spaces, creating an atmosphere of reverence and mystique. It was a sensory experience that connected the material and spiritual worlds, leaving a lasting impression on all who encountered it. These trade routes brought immense wealth to the region, fueling the growth of powerful cities and kingdoms. The prosperity generated by the Silk Road and the Incense Route led to advancements in architecture, science, and the arts. Cities along these routes became melting pots of culture and innovation, where merchants, scholars, and travelers from different corners of the world would meet and exchange ideas. The legacy of these ancient trade routes is still evident today, in the ruins of once great cities and the enduring cultural practices that trace their origins back to these vibrant exchanges. A tapestry woven by trade. The impact of these trade routes on Saudi Arabia went far beyond economics. The constant flow of people and goods fostered an atmosphere of cultural exchange. Ideas, religions, and artistic styles were shared and adopted, creating a unique blend of influences. Islam, born in the Arabian Peninsula, spread rapidly along these ancient trade routes, leaving an indelible mark on the world. Can you imagine the conversations and debates that must have taken place in these vibrant marketplaces, shaping the intellectual landscape of the region? Tides have changed trade through the ages. The story of trade in Saudi Arabia is not a static one. As empires rose and fell, and as new technologies emerged, the nature of trade evolved. The Middle Ages saw the rise of powerful Islamic empires that controlled vast swaths of the trade routes, further enriching the region. The Renaissance in Europe, with its thirst for Eastern goods, brought renewed interest in the old trade routes. New maritime routes, however, began to challenge the dominance of land-based trade, gradually shifting the balance of power. Yet, Saudi Arabia remained a pivotal point in global trade, a testament to its enduring strategic importance. Guardians of the crossroads shaping Saudi trade. Throughout its history, Saudi Arabia has witnessed the rise of influential figures and empires that have shaped the narrative of its trade legacy. From the Nabateans, who controlled the lucrative incense trade, to the Ottomans, whose vast empire stretched across 3 continents, each left their mark on the region's economic and political landscape. The emergence of the Saudi dynasty in the 18th century marked a turning point in the region's history. Their unification of the Arabian Peninsula under a single banner laid the foundation for the modern Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Black gold and global influence. In the 20th century, the discovery of vast oil reserves transformed Saudi Arabia into a global economic powerhouse. The black gold that lay beneath the desert sands propelled the nation into the modern era, funding rapid development and transforming its infrastructure. Today, Saudi Arabia is a key player on the world stage, its influence extending far beyond the energy sector. It plays a leading role in international organizations and is a major investor in global markets. The ancient crossroads of civilization has become a modern hub of commerce and diplomacy. Echoes of camels in modernity. While the camels and caravans of old may seem like a distant memory, their legacy continues to resonate in modern Saudi Arabia. The country's strategic location, at the crossroads of 3 continents, remains as relevant as ever in a globalized world. Its vast oil reserves have provided the means to invest in cutting-edge technology and infrastructure, positioning it as a leader in sectors like renewable energy and tourism. The echoes of ancient trade routes can be seen in the modern highways and airports that connect Saudi Arabia to the world. Unveiling the sands of time, an invitation. The story of Saudi Arabia is a testament to the enduring power of trade and cultural exchange. For centuries, this land has been a vital link between the East and the West, a place where merchants from distant lands would converge, bringing with them not just goods, but ideas, cultures, and innovations. From its ancient roots as a crossroads of civilizations to its modern-day emergence as a global power, Saudi Arabia's evolution is nothing short of remarkable. The ancient trade routes that once crisscrossed its deserts have now transformed into bustling highways and modern infrastructure, connecting the kingdom to the world. The kingdom's journey is a fascinating tapestry woven with threads of commerce, culture, and ambition. Traditional markets, or souks, still thrive, offering a glimpse into the vibrant commercial life that has always been a part of Saudi culture. Festivals and cultural events celebrate the rich heritage and diverse influences that have shaped the nation. This essay offers just a glimpse into this rich history. The artifacts and manuscripts preserved over the centuries tell stories of a land that has always been at the heart of global interactions. Each artifact, each map, is a piece of the puzzle that makes up the grand narrative of Saudi Arabia. I encourage you to delve deeper, to immerse yourself in the annals of history that this land offers. Scholars and historians have dedicated their lives to uncovering the secrets of Saudi Arabia's past, and their work provides a treasure trove of knowledge waiting to be explored. Explore the fascinating stories of the merchants, explorers, and visionaries who traversed these lands. Their journeys and discoveries have left an indelible mark on the history of Saudi Arabia, shaping its destiny in ways that continue to resonate today, and empires that have shaped Saudi Arabia's destiny. The rise and fall of these empires are etched into the very fabric of the land, each era contributing to the rich tapestry of history that defines the kingdom. Uncover the layers of history buried beneath the sands of time, where every excavation reveals new insights into the lives of those who came before us. The work of archaeologists is crucial in piecing together the story of this ancient land and discover the enduring legacy of this ancient land in our modern world. The juxtaposition of ancient